Hi y'all. Okay, so I'm just running errands, but something crossed my mind and I wanted to make a video about it. So here I am. So how many people do we all know, or in general in life, that, you know, they complain that they don't have the life they want, or secretly people who wish they had what other people have but don't make any changes to get it? And right now, summer is practically here. In my opinion, it's June, top of, the end of June, and going into July. And I think that this message is really, really crucial for 2023, because what a lot of people have done is result in the familiar and the victimization of life. And I've been super busy, I've not really been able to upload the kind of content I want because I'm working on real life. You see what I'm saying? And I gotta put real responsibilities in my life outside of just the internet first. And then when I get a chance to, brainstorm and do what I want to do with the channel, it will come. I have no doubt that it will come because it's come before. If you did it once, you could do it again. But I was leaving a couple stores. I was like in and out. And you know how like when you shop and like you have a goal in mind and you're trying to manifest a specific object, or, you have an idea what you want to buy. And if you don't see it, you just get out the store, right? And I think that is kind of like what came to me when I got in my car, and I was seeing how some people were focused. You know what I'm saying? Like I could feel that like I was focused, and there was other people who were just lounging around. And even though the cashier and the voice overhead in the store said 30 minutes left and 10 minutes left, it's like some people took it seriously and others didn't. And I just feel like in a cool kind of way, when I got in the car, this message, this lesson, this epiphany came to me, like, you know what? Such is life. Such is life. There's so many people that don't hear the warning call, don't hear the last call. They let 20 years go by, 10 years go by, a year go by, 6 months go by, weeks go by, and they're stuck in ruts. They're stuck in things that are not producing fruit. And so if you're lucky enough to see this video, you're lucky enough to be even live on this video when I'm making this video live, I want you right now to think about up to this point in this year, halfway point in the year, and what you've done over your lifetime so far, no matter what age you are. And I want you to ask yourself, are you happy? Are you proud? Is there anything this year that you can be proud of? I have a lot of things I can be proud of, a crap ton, but I am nowhere near, I think, that some ultimate goals I have for this year. I'm definitely, everything that I've had on my vision board, things I've been putting out in the universe, I've seen the manifestation of. And right now I just feel like, there's no time to put your foot on the brake, people. I want to encourage you all as I'm encouraging myself. Okay, be right back. I gotta pop in this place right quick, but I'll be right back, okay, when I get a chance. Actually, I have a couple more minutes. Just picking something up. But, okay, yeah, be right back. Y'all, it's hot as hell. Summertime, I gotta get my drink on. Hello. All right, I'm back. So back to what the epiphany I was having. I was leaving the store, and all this stuff was just kind of aligning, and I'm like, you know what? We waste so much time. Sometimes it's not our own fault. We have natural disasters, we have life, we have tragedy around us, we have setbacks, delays, surprises, bad surprises. Sometimes things happen that are not in our control. But what I've learned, especially this year, is you got to keep going. It's okay to cry about something. It's okay to sob about something. It's okay to feel down on yourself, but not for long, people. But not for long, because right now, let me tell you, as I was running errands tonight, let me tell you something. Went to one store, cash only. Went to another store, they closed early. The world, okay, this simulation matrix, what you want to call it, this realm we live in right now is going through some serious turmoil. And we don't have time to play patty cake, pick a dog a bone. We don't have time for those games, people. And it's like, especially when you have bigger goals in life, like making a family or a business or getting a degree or buying a house or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. These are goals, okay? These are our checkpoints. You see what I'm saying? And so I don't want my viewers, including myself, okay, just one accord. I don't want any of us to fall behind. I want us to get to December of 2023 and say we have done every single thing that we have put our mind to, and we have succeeded and we have accomplished, because that's what I've been doing. I've been putting in work. When I'm not uploading videos, y'all, I'm sweating. I am putting in work. You guys have no idea. But it's like, how many times in life as beings, as humans on this earth, as people on this earth, are we just going to keep wandering aimlessly? You know, being stuck in dead-end relationships, being stuck in dead-end jobs, you know what I'm saying? Settling for things that we know we do not deserve. How many times are we going to do this? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy how people love to waste people's time, but time is the one thing that a billionaire, a millionaire, even a trillionaire cannot buy. Okay? If the submarine Titanic incident didn't teach nobody nothing, is like, these people were rich, stinking rich. And when their time was up, That mistake was grave, stupid mistake. And it cost them their life. And I just feel like there's so many things happening in the media that we see on the news, right? Or whatever the case may be, on social media, you know, a big news story that we can learn from. Like, when people see tragedy, especially, do people even learn from these things? Because I do. Let me tell you, that whole story, I learned so much. There was so many lessons I took. You know, the fact that not the little boy to us, but the teenager, right? The teenager didn't have a good feeling about going down there. You know, he wanted to please his father, you know, people pleaser energy. And you know, he went down with the submarine, or the capsule. I don't think it's a real submarine. It was more like a tin capsule. But that's a lesson that we can all take from and say, wow, that's what happens when you listen to other people. You don't listen to yourself. That's what happens. When you don't listen to your gut and you don't do what you got to do, bad things happen. And there's so many lessons. There's so many things that I'm just witnessing, sheer witnessing. I mean, I'm like, wow, this is for real. We've got to wake up. We've got to get busy. I'm not saying you have to work like a workaholic 24/7. I'm not saying that you have to be, you know, stressing yourself out. But what I am saying, you got to be proactive. Okay, if you're not proactive physically, you got to be proactive in your mind about your plans, about your future. Because see, if you just let anything happen, anything go in life is gonna swallow you whole. Life can swallow people whole. And that's why most people are so unhappy. But I thank God that the pandemic woke a lot of people up. You know, the pandemic woke a lot of us up. Like, no more are we going to be in jobs that we don't like. No more are we going to be settling for people that we are not even attracted to, not even compatible with, just because you want to say we have somebody. That's settling, people. There's so many things that we all settle for that we're not supposed to be settling for. We're supposed to be better than that, bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, more focused than that. So, I don't know. I just feel like putting this message out here. This is a checkway point. You see what I'm saying? This is a halfway point right here. And we've got to make stuff happen. We got to make stuff shake. If you get tired, you know what I'm saying? Get a little caffeine. Don't go overboard. Okay? Let me put on my mute. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Had to get my drink. So, it's up to us. Don't get to another month, another week, another year, another age, and be unhappy. It's time to make shit shake. Don't expect people to understand your vision. Don't expect people to like you. Nobody has to like you for you to make your dreams happen, right? Nobody has to always be a cheerleader to you, for you to make things happen. You have to make it happen regardless. I can't even tell you how many times I've been in a situation where I know there's haters, I know there's snakes, I know there's things that I may not like, but guess what? As long as God got me and I got the grace for it, I'm gonna keep pressing forward. And that's how we all have to be right now. We can't look at the world burning and up in flames and say, now we're gonna just give up. We can't give up, people. I don't care right now how dark it is in your life. You cannot give up. Now is have a time to just lay down and say, I surrender. I'm just gonna, it's not the time for that, people, because guess what? The world's gonna get worse. I've been said all this. And I'm seeing it. So many stores I've been to, the machine is down, cash only, this, that. It's a nightmare. You can't even shop like a regular human being. So I'm trying to tell people, we've got to stop being in our sadness and our self-pity and our victimhood and, oh, this person didn't do this and that person did. We got to get out of that for real, because people are dropping like flies. And I'm telling you, if that whole submarine Titanic thing didn't wake people up, I don't know what will. That was the biggest wake-up call. You could be a billionaire, and when God says that your mistake is not covered with grace, and you can't get out of it, that's it. Time is up. When we all transition one day, that's it. Time is up. Time is up. Finito. Over. So I was just like connecting the dots. You see what I'm saying? Like, people be wandering aimlessly, knowing they're unhappy, knowing that this is not where they're supposed to be, and they just keep staying there. Why? Have enough courage to get out of that stump and get back up. Have enough kahunas, ladies and gentlemen, to push forward. Like I said, like Kris Jenner said, which, I think is genius. If someone tells you no, you're talking to the wrong person. That's true facts, because whatever God has for you, God has for you. So if you're trying to get somewhere in life, you're trying to get things done, and you're getting a no, you're getting a delay, you're getting a blank response, then that's not for you. God is telling you that door is closed. That door is not going to be open onto you, because that's not your door. But you don't cry about it. You don't sulk about it. You say, okay, thank you for the heads up. I'm going to keep going, though. Just because something happens in the world or whatever may come up, don't mean that your dreams and your goals have to be changed. It means that your circumstance, your environment, your mentality has to change. That's what needs to change. Because guess what? People are never going to change unless they want to. That is the quickest thing people need to learn in their 20s, going to their 30s, or whatever in life, even teenagers. Don't try to change nobody. Not your parents, not your lover, not your ex-friend, not your coworker, not your boss. Don't even put no effort into them, because they're not going to change. They don't want to change. They don't want to be saved. So save yourself. All the love that people be given other people need to be given to themselves. If you're the kind of person who's always putting yourself last, your self-care is out of whack, you feel dirty, you feel like you're not getting nowhere, it's because you're putting yourself last. You got to put yourself first. And no, putting yourself is not a crime. Especially for the moms out here, the single moms out here. Putting yourself first is necessary. Because if you don't, you're going to be all jacked up. You got to put yourself first. So listen, for real. Halfway point. I don't care what time, what season you're watching this video. The message still remains true. Don't be like those people in the store 10 minutes after closing and they got nothing in their hand. And they just giggling, laughing, ha 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 ha. And they came to the store for a purpose, right? They came to the store for a purpose. They went to the store to shop. But even when they came to the store to shop, they didn't pick up nothing. Why? Because they're distracted. They're being goofy. You know what I'm saying? They're not locked in. And that happens to so many people where they had an idea for the year, they had an idea for relationship, they had an idea for themselves, but what happened? They dropped the ball. So don't let nobody, especially no person, distract you from what you gotta do. It's time to lock in. I love you all. That's the message. Have a good day. God bless.